Welcome to I See You, the horror channel where we explore the darkest tales of terror from around the world. In today's episode, we'll be taking a closer look at the infamous Sallie House and the terrifying hauntings that have occurred within its walls. In the summer of 1993, Rebecca and her husband Ryan purchased the infamous Sallie House in Atchison, Kansas. The old Victorian-style house had a dark history of hauntings, with many stories of the ghostly apparition of a young girl named Sallie. Despite the warnings of the previous owners, Rebecca and Ryan were eager to own a piece of history. On the first night in the house, Rebecca and Ryan were settling into bed when they heard the sound of a young girl giggling. They looked around the room but saw nothing out of the ordinary. Then they heard footsteps running down the hallway and a door slamming shut. They were spooked but decided to brush it off as their imagination playing tricks on them. Over the next few days, strange things began to happen in the house. Objects would move on their own, doors would open and close by themselves, and the sound of footsteps could be heard throughout the house. They even started to smell the scent of rotting flesh in the air, which they couldn't explain. One night, they woke up to find the ghostly figure of Sallie standing at the end of their bed. She was staring at them with hollow eyes, and her dress seemed to be covered in blood. Rebecca and Ryan were paralyzed with fear, unable to move or scream. Sallie disappeared after a few moments, leaving the couple shaken to their core. Determined to get some answers, Rebecca and Ryan hired a paranormal investigator to come to the house. The investigator set up cameras and recording devices throughout the property, hoping to capture some evidence of the ghostly activity. As they reviewed the footage the next day, they were shocked to see the apparition of Sallie on the video. Her ghostly voice could be heard, and she was moving objects in the room. As the days went on, the activity in the house only escalated. They could hear the sound of Sallie's laughter in the middle of the night and her footsteps running up and down the stairs. The couple started to feel like they were being watched all the time and couldn't shake the feeling of unease. Finally, on September 8th, 1993, the couple decided to move out of the house. They had been living there for just over a month, and the constant activity had become too much to handle. They sold the house and moved on with their lives, but the memories of their time in the Sallie House would haunt them forever. Today, the Sallie House is a popular destination for paranormal enthusiasts, with many people claiming to have had their own experiences with the ghost of Sallie. Despite the skeptics, the legends and stories about the house continue to attract visitors and investigators from all over the world. The Sallie House remains a mysterious and spooky place, a testament to the dark history and unexplained phenomena that have occurred within its walls.